Crowscare. That's it. That's the intro. Alright. Crowscare is a horror game made by Arkit, the same goober that made Fia's Night Out and My Neighbor in Need. It begins on a day like any other. Rio is helping his father on the farm. He asks why he can't be out past sundown and isn't given a real reason. He asks about whether he really is a scarecrow like the one outside. His father says he is, and is made with his magic, which he's saving for a harvest festival. Rio will get to go out that night for it. Every harvest festival, this cup on the statue fills with moonlight, and nobody is allowed to touch it, and nobody questions how it works. During farm work, though, Rio meets a crow that isn't afraid of him and gives him odd warnings. Later, Rio's father is going to have to go to the woods to get some ingredients for some potion, I think. Anyway, that night, Rio sneaks out to get at them so that his father doesn't use any magic. Rio sees how much more scarecrow-like he is at night. Well, now he knows his dad was telling the truth. Ends up running into Venna, a mother who hasn't seen her child for a while. Moved out, likely, it seems. Rio had heard rumors of a witch in the forest, but wasn't expecting her to be so nice. She starts filling the role of a mother. During the day, Rio stays with his father at the farm, and at night he visits Venna. Although one night he was forced to stay longer than planned because of a storm. But he wakes up in the middle of the night. He can't find Venna. He stumbles upon a secret basement and finds plenty of books with the same thing written over and over again, and paintings of hanging corpses. He finds a nasty smelling cauldron and strange ingredients he's never seen before, and upstairs he finds a chest full of kids' books and notes saying to never dare touch these again. Doesn't question it even when he sees a dead child right outside the door. Venna returns and tells him it was all just a nightmare. The next night, the crow warns Rio one last time, but Rio doesn't listen. Crow accidentally drops something while flying off, a key. Rio takes it with him. Now on to the endings. As he sits down at Venna's home for a meal, he's asked to help out with something for the harvest festival. Pour this potion into the chalice the statue holds in town. He can refuse, but Venna won't be happy. Looks like what was in the cauldron, but he decides to do so anyway. Turns the town dark, everyone there has died, and Venna is happy, but Rio just lost everything. So, what if he refuses instead? Venna is of course upset. She attacks. Rio manages to get home without his bottom half. His father defeats the witch but can't fix his son, so he makes sure the sun never rises. Both these endings are messed up, but neither used the key Rio got. Well, before he sits down, he can explore a bit, and use the key to unlock the door to a room Venna lost the key to, her son's bedroom. The crow sits in the window sill as Rio reads through a journal. The crow is Venna's son, cursed because he was disobedient. She tried to keep her son unable to read and unquestioning. She tried to get him to do what Rio did do in another ending, but he refused, and that's why she cursed him. He had to turn him back, blood of a family member, because Venna keeps calling Rio her son. He thinks that eating one of his straws would turn the crow back to normal. His name's Ingrid, I think. Rio's idea works. You see, Venna does see Rio as a child, but to her, they're just tools to get what she wants. That's all her children are to her. At the table, Rio smashes the vial, but tries to make it look accidental. She doesn't care. She decides to do what she does if you refuse. Ingrid comes to Rio's rescue. He holds her off as Rio runs, then carves a smile into his face. Rio's father finds out that Rio snuck out, but Rio tells him his friend needs help. He's gonna die, but Ingrid won. Venna is dead, but he hurts like hell, and his face is messed up. Still, the Harvest Festival, and the two of them are together. Rio's dad welcomed Ingrid to the family as Rio's big brother. His face is stitched up where he was attacked, and he doesn't seem to be in pain. They're happy together on this night. Oh well. Thank you for watching and sitting through that.